Questo quello Hey! Hello and welcome to the Man Cave here at Wistful Vistas in beautiful suburban San Diego, California. It's a pleasure to address you. It's a pleasure to be anywhere at this stage and considering the recent past. But what we're going to get to is a pretty quick little discussion here about motorcycle and bicycle phone mounts. Now, those of you that have followed the channel have seen my reviews in the past for the SP-Connect system that I have used over time. There's a competing system that I think looks pretty good as well. Looks good because I'd never had the chance to try it. And that's by a company called Quadlock. Quadlock. And I was always curious as to whether my SP-Connect was a superior choice, was Quadlock the superior system, and what the differences were. Now, I always cautioned when I was doing these SP-Connect type commentaries that I did that I hadn't tried other systems. I did try one other system that I just didn't like the look of. It's a, I'll find the name of it, but anyway, it involves four large prongs that stick up out of the holder that attaches to your handlebar, and you tighten those up to hold your phone in place. Never liked the look of it, never liked it being so massive sitting right in front of me on the handlebar there, and I thought, boy, if I go over the top on this thing and I go through that, could be some damage involved. To me, not to mention the motorcycle. So my attention always been with SP-Connect and Quadlock, and today, pardon me while I step to the side there, we are going to talk about both of them because I have purchased a sample of the Quadlock system. Quadlock versus SP-Connect. I'll present the facts. You decide. Let's get to it, shall we? Let's begin with a discussion of the two phone cases. They're very similar. In my right hand here, I have the Quadlock phone case, and in my left hand, I have the SP-Connect phone case. Now, you might ask why I came to try the Quadlock and the SP-Connect, and the answer is fairly simple. Quadlock recently updated its line to include the potential of wireless charging through its case. This was not possible before, so I did update to the latest case, and I discovered that they had also, as part of that update, made a small magnetized connection there, and also changed the configuration of their mounting type. Quadlock is called Quadlock because, and I do hope this turns out, the connecting system involves four areas, quad, of potential locking flanges. SP-Connect has two of them. Again, I hope this comes out. I'll do a couple of still photos. And what was changed is these two went from a flat or a straight line sort of a connection to a semicircular connection. So that was the reason that I upgraded my case. And when I did so, I discovered that this connection type had changed, and it meant I had to change the mountings on both my e-mountain bike and my motorcycle. So I thought at the time, at the risk of a few bucks, let's give the Quadlock a look and see what one thinks. The cases are just so close together as to be nearly identical. The old Quadlock case was a bit more bulky. I would rank this Quadlock case as being a bit more bulky than the SP-Connect, but so close as to be virtually negligible. The Quadlock case is magnetized, and will hold itself to something if you stick it to it. The magnet is stronger than the SP-Connect magnet, but it is more strong, is a quick way to put it. So other than that, they are very similar in appearance and form and function, with the SP being slightly bulkier, I'll put it that way, perhaps a bit heavier, but we're talking very small nuances here. So no advantage given to either case and how they look and operate. I have not dropped my phone in the Quadlock case, but I have dropped it in the SP-Connect case, and it has protected it. It's lived up to its name, and I would assume that the Quadlock would do so. So it's neutral on the case side, per my opinion. The next thing to discuss is the type of mounting for each phone mount, Quadlock and SP-Connect. The SP-Connect, as I mentioned, has these semicircular, they're arced connectors. To put it onto a mount, you of course have to have the matching piece. The mount fits into those semicircular indentations. Hope you can see that. And you give it a quarter turn and it's locked in place. It's a little less easy to align it with the semicircular tangs than it was with the old straight ones, but it's no big deal. You don't even have to look down. You can put the phone mount down and not even look at it and kind of get it in place and give it a quarter turn. I have never had an SP-Connect mount fail while I've actually been using it. So that's the SP system. Let's contrast it with the Quadlock system. Okay, let's talk about the Quadlock system. I'm going to leave my glasses on through this one. Hope you don't mind. They're just reading glasses anyway. The Quadlock system, as the name implies, has 4 tangs, flanges, that do the locking when you attach them to the case. And that is done by just lining up those tangs, and again, quarter turn, very easily done. That is not a problem whatsoever. There's a little bit of extra work you have to do with a Quadlock, and I'll show you that. I'll show you what's involved, but I can't comment how effective these are. I can't imagine them not being as useful and as secure as the SP system. But if any of you out there have experience with any limitations to the Quadlock system, let me know. But it doesn't look like it would be any less secure than what the SP system is. Those are the 2 differences between the mounting of the SP-Connect and the Quadlock. Now, let me show you the entire Quadlock mechanism and the differences. Hope this comes out. Again, I'm leaving my glasses on. This is the backing plate of the Quadlock system. What goes on here is that there's a little spring-loaded mechanism on the back of it. Let's see if we can get this in focus and I can show you. You can see that it springs down and springs forward, and that further secures the back of the phone in place. It's a small little spring. Let me show you. That looks like this. And that goes in place and provides tension to hold that backing piece in place while you store it. So differences between mounting the phone SP versus Quadlock is that you turn them both the same quarter turn to attach the phone to the lock, but you have to apply a little downward pressure on the SP to lock the phone into place. Then when you remove the phones, the SP, you just reverse that quarter turn and pull the phone right off. With the SP-Connect, you push on this little tab downward like that, let's see, downward like that. And that allows you, when it's in the downward position, that takes the tension off the phone, and you can remove the phone from the holder. So it might perhaps be a two-hand operation as opposed to a one-hand operation with the SP-Connect. So I'm going to give SP-Connect a little edge on that one. I'd admit that with this spring lock, the SP may be more securely set into the phone mount, and if I had not had so many years of experience with SP, I might give the nod to thinking this is more secure. However, never had a failure with the SP, and it just adds a little tiny bit more fiddliness, if I can use that word, to the Quadlock system. But again, if you have experience out there that tells you otherwise, let me know. I can't imagine the Quadlock phone coming undone from this mount. All right, let's get to final thoughts on these systems. All right, here are final thoughts on the two systems. My final thoughts are, I'm sticking with my SP-Connect. And if I had the Quadlock system, if I had started on the Quadlock system, I'd stay with the Quadlock system. There may be some small advantage to the SP system in as much as you can use this back piece to wirelessly charge. The old SP-Connect system, you could not do that. But this one, you can just set it on the magnetic charging stand, and it will charge. It's a little sensitive to the placement, but I use it, and it does work to charge the phone wirelessly. My continued ruminations on these two phone hold-down systems are, they both work. Maybe a slight edge to SP-Connect in terms of the ease of putting it on and off the holder, and the fact that the magnetic wireless charger will work. I don't know if it would work on the SP-Connect. I have my doubts because the inset in the back of the SP case seems to be a little far away from what would be the charging source. Those of you out there that have tried it and used it and know about that, let me know. Does it charge wirelessly across the holding case? So that's my fact finding. All that to come at this. They're both good, but it's true, and I have to be honest about that. So I'm staying with SP-Connect. We'll continue to use their products. I had to change my mount heads with the new case, with the new wireless charging case. It's gotten thinner, a little lighter, and I think that decision is entirely adjustable. I also think that if someone were to go with Quadlock, that decision is entirely justifiable too. Price-wise, they're both really close. I don't know which company has the bigger market share, but rest assured, if you have either of these systems, you've probably made a good choice. Okay, that's my update and review. Hope to get out on the bike here soon and do some actual riding. And by the way, let's end with the weather report. It's cold in California. Can you believe that? I'm talking cold. I'm talking 59 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that in centigrade? We'll do some research and post it right down there. Hey, take care. Get back to you later. Hey, forgot to mention that both SP-Connect and Quadlock have dampeners for the phones that you can put on your mounting, whether it's on the bicycle or the motorcycle. And that's because, per reports, a lot of vibration transmitted directly to the phone would unsettle the phone's inner mechanism. Now, I never did experience that, but a couple of years ago, I was warned about it with some of the new phones. My phone is an iPhone 12, a bit long in the tooth at the moment, but still works great. And I was warned about that potential for damage, so I changed to these dampener mounts, and have yet to experience any problems. So they're both available in both systems. This is a test. This is a test. Is everything being received? A lot of moving parts. Even when you're not moving, there's a lot of moving parts. Let me put on my glasses here. It looks like it's all working. So let's get on with it, shall we?